Ah, a visitor to Lower City.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears
There is much to do down here in the Lower City.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in
Forgive
secret
me my
United
poor
Nations
English.
meetings about
I wish to be
government
better.
history. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make sure that our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean chemistry through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow. The many people believe that your Arctic
Access grant.
more risk. When will we be able to see the
As soon as the installation.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live.
Have a good evening, sir. Enjoy the pleasures of Hengsha.
Excuse me, do you know where the limb clinic is?
Yes, it's on Xichang Road, near the market.
Great, thanks.在中国，唯一没有从生物科技热潮中获利的，就是这些平民百姓了。
是啊，看看我，虽然我在大连机械工作。但我还住在几乎一样的旅馆里。
那是因为国家在不断的抬高地税，所以房东宁可让观光客住，也不愿意给自己人开门。
这肯定是受造的家族的想法啊。
什么？我不懂英文。
你好，很高兴认识你。
I feel like the only place to work around here is TYM. I don't feel like being a part of the machine.
You want to work for that weirdo Hugh Darrow in Panchaea?
That weirdo is going to stop global warming with his geoengineering project. They're saving the Earth up there.
I heard you can only work there if you have augmentations.
That's true, but I can volunteer to get augmented. Then I get put on a list, and before no time, off to the Arctic Ocean I go.
So instead of being part of a machine, you're going to turn yourself into one?
我前阵子回纽约的时候，看了电视里面的新闻，有关 Picus 的内容可是很有煽动性的。
那是因为派克斯从来就没有赞成关于这个超人类组的观点。然后呢，政府呢他们也知道，经济的发展是绝对离不开这些生物技术公司的。他们啊，
Leave me!
Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. No, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her, thank you for everything. I owe her, I owe you both my life.
你不是当地人吧？是吗？
什么？我不懂英文。
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
什么？我不懂英文。
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
This. Someone is fooling around.
你喜欢儿酸吗？
Good evening, sir.
Ning, did you find her?
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
What kind of payment is involved?
Double what I gave you for rescuing Ning, if you make certain we are rid of Chan for good.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansa is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture without resorting to murder.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Meaning I could plant drugs on him?
Not on him. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me. I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
Tell me about Diamond Chan.
He's a monster. At first, he forced my girls to take drugs until they be addicted. It made them easy to control and dependent on him. But now, with cheap black market augmentations and customers with augmentation fantasies, it is even worse.
The leashing you spoke of earlier.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments are just another form of control. The girls can always be tracked, and the need for neuropathy means they will not run away.
Once Chan is gone, what will you do? Won't some other drug lord turned pimp take advantage of your vulnerability?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire them to protect us. It should be more than enough, and I can trust them.
Why does his death need to look like a suicide?
I've made threats against Chan in the past. Because you helped Ning, if anything happens to Chan now, his harvester friends will think we are responsible. I do not want that to happen.
I'll do it.
Good. I will give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs. Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked him out. When you are done, return to me and I will contact my friend in the police. He will do the rest.
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around. But be careful. Even alone, Chan is dangerous.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder. Any suspicion will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps. Which means strictly hand-to-hand submission shouldn't be a problem.
That is good, yes. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
It is an insult that Bell Tower Associate. Was contracted.
Hey, do you know how to get to the Hong Hua hotel?
Ah, I see. Someone's looking for some action, huh?
You look like you are here on
Weekend
business.
District.
Just be careful
walk
who you
over
deal
there and go down the stairs. This rooftop connects to all the districts.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
How you doing?
Have fun.
Hengshaw's some kind of city, huh? Did you know it was one of the first major engineering projects in the world to use mostly augmented workers? I guess that's the wave of the future. Hugh Darrow's doing the same thing in the Arctic. The Panchaea Geo thingamabob. All augmented labor. Incredible.
你看上去。
Access granted.
Welcome to Hengsha, best city in the world. You have nothing like this in America, do you? You see the pengu, the roof. 12 years of work. Now we have twice the space to expand.
They said the biomud industry made Hansa what it is today.
Access granted.
No idea, sir. Well, you better find it. Three at all times. Our specialist needs to get up here and break into this computer ASAP. Acknowledged, sir.
Who the hell is...
Get down! I'm gonna get you! Get out here!
Detroit has just blown through the roof. Thanks to the arrival of celebrity author and founder of the Earth Documentation Organization. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne.
Peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope...
Access granted.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest? Or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
Panic room, but we couldn't decrypt the computer codes.
Must have something really juicy in his hard drive. He's got to have a password for it.
I'm more concerned about where he might have gone to.
Maybe his password is something Dutch-like. Did you try Poppy or Clog?
You're an idiot. If we don't find this guy in the next few hours, shit is gonna be hitting the fan in every room in the ranch.
No kidding. The commander's gonna have our heads for dinner.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the hive. The owner's name is Tong-Si Hung, Tong being his last name.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
Access granted.
To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyong Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland. Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate, accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish denied the allegations. China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation
Access granted.
continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland. Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate, accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish denied the allegations, but could not explain how millions of dollars in revenue ended up in his personal account. I'm sure it was just a clerical error, quipped Zhao Yunru, CEO of Taiyong Medical, as transfer of ownership was officially declared. The purchase gives Taiyong a significant increase in global market share. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyong Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland. Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate, accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish denied the allegations, but could not explain how millions of dollars in revenue ended up in his personal account. I'm sure it was just a clerical error. Details of the bold maneuver by Biotech Corporation sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland.
Access granted.
Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate.
You know why there's nothing to do about it? Because we're not doctors or scientists. And the scientists and doctors who are supposed to be finding a cure are doing jack, smack, shit. Tell me something. How can medicinal technology and knowledge make huge leaps, but the diseases these technologies are supposed to be fighting are getting worse? How does that make any sense? AIDS isn't the only virus making a comeback. Tuberculosis is back in the game too. India today reported a 32% increase in tuberculosis deaths last year. This is an insane stat. See, the one thing people can't explain is why the antibiotics aren't working like they used to. So, the disease is stronger, but the antibiotics are weaker? Something's up here, followers. This is where the Illuminati killing machine does their best work, with plagues. Let's just hope that this is just a wave and not a prelude to the depopulation plan shifting into full gear. Before we take a break, I want to go over some issues. Accepted followers. AIDS is on the rise, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Access granted.
Because we're not doctors or scientists. And the scientists and doctors who are supposed to be finding a cure are doing jack, smack, shit. Tell me something. How can medicinal technology and knowledge make huge leaps, but the diseases these technologies are supposed to be fighting are getting worse?
Details about a bold maneuver by Biotech Corporation. Could not explain how millions of dollars in revenue ended up in his personal account. I'm sure it was just a clerical error, with Zhao Yunli, CEO of Biotech, as transfer ownership is officially the person gives Taiyong a significant increase in global market share. This is a large
Nothing suspicious here.
bold maneuver by Biotech Corporation Taiyong Medical
All clear.
Access granted.
rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland. Details about a bold maneuver by Biotech Corporation Taiyong Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation to China now as details about a bold maneuver by Biotech
Access
Corporation
granted.
Taiyong Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland. Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate, accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish denied the allegations, but could not explain how millions of dollars in revenue
Anyone there?
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
If anyone's here, come out now! I knew someone...
Inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation and...
Gotta get closer! Hold it! It's too late to hide! Don't make me! It's too late to hide! He's on the run! To hide! Throw down your weapon! I heard that. Come out! Give it up! Show yourself! Surround him! Now! That guy! You had it! Don't make me!
I'm sure it was just a clerical error.
I saw that!
As transfer of ownership was officially declared.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
This is completely unacceptable.
有问题吗?
Sorry, mister. I understand English, but I cannot speak it very well. Goodbye.
What do you think of Lower City? Mostly workers from Taiyang Medical live here, low renting housing, especially at the Aloes Garden Park.
We'll find her! I don't care what your excuses are! What little bitch skipped on a page, let alone ordinary! Who don't care what happened to them? Find that dumb fucking bitch before she goes underground and we lose her!
To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyang Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation N Protech of Scotland. Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate, accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish denied the allegations, but could not explain how millions of dollars in revenue ended up in his personal account. I'm sure it was just a clerical error, quipped Zhao Yunru, CEO of Taiyang Medical, as transfer of ownership was officially declared. The purchase gives Taiyang a significant increase in global market share.
Access granted. Access granted.
滚开，窝囊废！你干嘛老烦我？你干嘛老烦我？
Access granted.
Munching on cookies in the corner and watch the fucking peasants out there get all bent out of shape over the shocking news that there's an army of super cyborg soldiers doing drills in some covert military facility. What? The military are using technology for the purpose of creating instruments of war and tyranny? Are you kidding me? Sorry to bring it to the gullible little pawns out there, but they've been working on this since Darrow first refined his augmentation scheme. How everyone is shocked and
Hey, you speak American? Come on, man. Have some sympathy for a stranger in a strange land.
I'm sure some of those corrupt officials in the Chinese bureaucracy are having sleepless nights these days.
You think Bell Tower isn't corrupt? I've seen them look the other way lots of times when the triads are shaking down a client. And don't get me started about the work they do for TYM.
I know you're right, but I don't know. I just feel a little safer with them around.
Well, I don't like the idea of a foreign police force overseeing us. The way they speak English to us on purpose. I imagine that's how it felt when the Japanese were here during the Second World War. 喂，谁呀？这是我唯一可以考虑的。
滚开，窝囊废！
What are you doing down here? You slimy?
Don't stay here, La Wai. This city is very dangerous, especially lower. 帮不了你。
哎，你这个人真犟。
Nice place, Hengsha.
You've been in Hengsha long? First time I came here, fell in love with the place.
Lower city is place to be. Upper city, full of big brains. University.
Access granted.
Leave me alone! He's trying to kill me! Please don't kill me!
What are you looking for, La Wei? Guns? Hacking equipment?
What makes you think I'm looking for that kind of stuff?
Hey, I don't want to step on your toes. Just say, if you need anything, there's a merchant at the Honghua Hotel who can help you.
Here, everything for good price. Thank you. Come again.
My apologies, sir.
Has Chen been taken care of?
I planted the drugs and left him unconscious in his apartment. Your friend should have no trouble with the arrest.
I will contact him immediately. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done. But here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it. 喂，健，是梅，都好了，他做了，是，谢谢，祝你好运。You have saved not just me, Mr. Jensen, but all the girls here from a fate worse than death.
最好有事。
The Hive is a members-only club, Lao Wai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money?
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Maybe another time.
All right, your business. You come back and see me if you change your mind.
“你是怎么进来的？我以为他们只让一些厉害角色进来呢。”
没有，
我到蜂巢
不像是这儿，
是为了跟废柴们混在一起。
They say the Hive
可得小
serves
心呐。
the best drinks in Lower City.
He's got to be kidding me. The owner of the most popular club in Hengsha has his office in a smelly old basement?
Mr. Tong is conscious of his roots. He likes everyone he does business with to be conscious of them, too.
Right. And on the plus side, if a business associate displeases him, a basement is much more private.
You said it. I did. But I advise you not to repeat it to just anyone. You didn't hear anything for a while. And stay away from the basement unless you have Mr. Tong's permission. You said it. I did. I advise you not to
This is
repeat
my
it to
first
just
time in the Hive. They've got nothing like this in Manchester.
Good luck with that.
You got a favorite poison?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tong. Check the VIP lounge upstairs. What can I get you?
Give me a Shanghai gut punch.
Talking about the drink, right? There you go.
You didn't hear anything for a while.
you Bell Tower? Most augmented foreigners in lower city work for Bell Tower, but most of them don't come here to let us steam.
第一次来蜂窝，听好了。They say the hive serves the best drinks in the lower city. That's not surprising. So I see this guy laying on the ground in the alley, all beat up and shit, with blood pouring out of his shoulder. The harvester must have yanked his cipher off. Suck.
Damn, they're cool.
That's nice. But I already have a date. And I don't take drinks from strangers.
Very impressive
right,
machinery, my friend.
想要什么东西，刀把才去。
Wow, that's cool. So, are you next week?
Mr. Tom probably gets the best of everything. Or
只是我还是今晚的酒速度太高了。
Shit, it's gone. My pocket secretary.
对，那又怎样？不珍贵的东西。
No, man, you don't understand. Tom's email, the new basement security code, it was on it.
什么？你该把它杀掉的。
I know. Just keep an eye out for it, will ya?
男人的屋舍在楼
I'm
下。
busy. Ask the bartender if you need something.
干嘛？别烦我啦！
你不是当地人吧？是吗？
Yeah, sure. Everyone's swimming in profits right now and playing with their toy augmentations. Nobody's thinking about the children.
The children?
Yeah. What kind of world are we leaving for them? China's environmental record is getting worse and worse every year. We pretty much have the monopoly on human enhancement technology. Sure take the cake on pollution.
Listen, I just want to party tonight. I don't really want...
We're the most powerful country in this world, and we don't take care of it. How does that make any sense? At least we have the chance to give me a shred of hope. Don't even get me started on human rights abuses.
I'll try not to.
You knew in Hangzhou, right?
Little piece of it.
Advice: don't mess with the bell tower security force. They don't take shit and they don't answer to no one.
想要什么东西，刀把才去看看。
You work here?
Yeah. You could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guaido. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
Damn right. Van Bruggen had a whole team from Bell Tower waiting for him in his apartment. You obviously have no idea how deep this goes, so get out of the way and let me see Tong before I stop asking nice.
Taking the non-subtle way, are we? Fine. If you must know, Tong is watching the Van Bruggen situation very carefully. And that's more information than you deserve. Van Bruggen is the hottest thing in town right now. But nobody in Hinshaw is going to let an outsider in on the action, especially not a Guido. You don't know the rules of the game around here.
I'm getting sick of this. If you don't agree to let me see Tong now, in private, then that bodyguard over there is gonna get to earn his pay. And I'm betting he won't reach you in time.
He won't have to, Xiaobie-san, because I've got a few tricks up my own sleeve. Get out of my club now! I have customers to deal with. Not more time to waste on you. You aren't getting in to see them.
不要找麻烦，玩得开心一点。
开，窝囊废。
Access granted.
What can I get you?
Tong wasn't upstairs.
He wasn't? You checked the lounge and he wasn't there?
No, and I really need to see him. Where is he?
Sometimes you have to prove yourself to Tong first. But today could be your lucky day, Lao Wei, because I just might be able to help you out with that.
Is that so? And just how much is this help likely to cost me?
That all depends on you, my friend. I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem, it involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it might just get you what you want. You interested?
Sorry, not my kind of thing.
All right, Guai Lo. But something tells me you'll be back.
You look like a tough guy.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does, and that's where you come in. Bao Tower set up a surveillance network around town, a series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy OGs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Access granted.
I thought you had better manners. Don't you know to knock before entering a room?
This isn't a social call, Tong.
You Bell Tower boys. Always with the funny. So, what you want today?
I'm looking for a cybersecurity specialist named Van Bruggen. You know him?
Doesn't ring any bell. What'd he do? Steal something?
Let's just say he's pissed off the Dragon Queen.
And so will you if she finds out you're hiding him.
Khan, you know I'd never bet on a loser. Bobby, you waste a bone and meat. You there?
Yeah, boss?
Get a message to Van Bruggen. Capsule 301, Alice Guard and Pods. Tell him, if he stick his head out, Tai Yong Medical is gonna chop it off.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the Triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Access granted. Access granted.
样？帮你烧焦的，我的朋友。可
我听说他们想把改变回原来
对那个感受到他坏脾气的人，
那我们这些租房的怎么办？把我们都赶出去吗？
他们不能这么做。
他是一个真正
有些人已经在这住了很多年了。
我们城里最好的价格。
恒沙现在
是火热的七星会把你烧焦的，我的朋友。
那么多的外地人来这里消费，他们这个
Everything I got real cheap，
赚他一把。如果他们不这么做，那就是傻子。
我们倒还是有一个选择。
他妈的，
可以在大中区买一套房子。
你说那片公寓楼，天知道什么时候盖完。
窝囊废。
这个月又得捉襟见肘了。
房租钱又不够了。
嘘，你知道姐很爱偷听别人，我能感觉到她就在那藏着呢。
哦，对，不好意思。哎，你找到工作了吗？
没有，你呢？
也没有。
You English? Looking for bed? You not have much luck, I fear. Cheapest place in town. So once you get bed, you keep it. Check with lobby. Jay might find you something. Yes. Beds on second and third floor. Showers and laundry in basement. You want a pot? And no air conditioning. Broken. We got air vent to ventilate the place though. Not so bad. So, how long you want? 1 month? 2 months?
很好，还不错，相当好啊，外来的
机械开始。
我忍不住。
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
对不起，你不能从这走，我很忙。
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Malik,
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
This autopsy report, once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee, it drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
As soon as the installation.
You work for the Tong? He sent you here? Making sure none of those bell tower...
如果你是杰派来收房租的，
我搞不懂为什么杰找不到人来这里修空调。
是啊，这简直就是造罪！我只能凑到通风口边来透透气。
搞不好会有什么虫啊从那里面爬出来。
靠，怎么样？这栋楼能帮你吗？还是你还在考虑啊？
市场上最好的，我向你保证，这些人不可能都弄错了吧？
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my
Another
attention.
visiting tourist.
You're referring to
Trying to see the real Hengsha, yes?
global initiative that aims at
Well,
healing our
here it is.
Earthseekers
Take a good
here
look.
is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best
你想买
chance
什
of
么吗
doing this？is to
随便看
modify
看吧。
ocean
I'm circulating a petition to have 2 women on the 2nd floor of the West Wing evicted. Will you sign?
在2楼，为什么？他们干什么了？
It's very obvious they're involved in prostitution.
我知道你在说谁了。
I know this is not exactly a 5-star hotel, but if people want escorts, they can go to the Hanhua.
Okay, where I sign? My English not good. I need partners more.
你说中文吗？你懂中文吗？
宝贝儿，你只对特价上去，很疲劳，这个不便宜，去休息会儿，再回来。保证。
我很忙啊，管好你自己的事。
Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean.
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady. Tell her to leave me alone.
Are you security? Make this man get rid of disgusting rodent.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better.
哎，我要去洗个澡。
这么几拳就累了，不会吧？再说，澡堂还没开门呢。
我知道，就算他开了门，我也不怎么想要去。我告诉你，我付了那么多的房租，到最后还要跟其他12个笨蛋家伙共用一个浴室。这个地方有很多地方跟那个监牢啊没什么不一样。
那你打算找房东谈谈，还是怎么样？
然，怎么你的声音听起来很沮丧呢？
我连着5圈都赢，他不郁闷才怪呢。
没别的意思，不过这一圈我们的人数已经够了。
你喜欢横刷吗？我想你听不懂我说的话，但是旅途愉快。
我不会说英语，
你说中文吗？你懂中文吗？
Whoever controls the technology controls the world. So take a pick of your poison. Follow.
，Many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is
你好，你是美国人吗？
This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Pike.
我觉得你这个人很不错，不过我实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡觉。
但是，那是我的家呀。
没别的意思，不过你的家实在太脏了。
哪差啊？
这房子就跟沙丁鱼罐头一边大，连屋里的味道都很像。
我本来想说，要不咱们去旅馆吧，可是这就是个旅馆啊！
天哪，不会吧？你生命中最好的10分钟，
说我幸运吧，
别错过了。
终于人偶，
请不要再烦我。
是美国人吗？
回来，亲爱的。他不会自己离开的，他们把他抓走了，就在这街上抓走了，谁都不说话，以为这样就人儿安全。你想要什么，老外？ 我在这里做事是因为报个价。
Another visiting tourist. Trying to see the real... Yes? Well, here it is. Take a good look.
I take it this is your first time visiting Hengsha. You have that stranger in a strange land look about you. The kind that says, I can just talk to anyone I feel like, and you're right. You live in here? Not many foreigners. Mostly Thai young workers. Lower factory, of course. Cheapest place in the city. And still, there are people that can barely afford it. Not a place for tourists. 我不会说英语。
人不应该这样活的，这些大麻可不是给动物准备的。他们说没有多余的房间，实质上只是针对我们。
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You at Serif, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running the mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this, you tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Sarif's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize it. No offense, but Sarif was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
Tell your medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me how?
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
All right, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
come out! I don't like this. Someone's fooling around.
Don't like this. Someone's fooling around.
What the hell is that?
Millionaire Hugh Darrell has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
Stop him!
Referring to the
It's you or me! Can't run!
There is in serious trouble.
He's on the run! Gonna get you, you bastard!
Through a combination of iron.
This isn't a game! Show yourself! Gotcha!
Millionaire Hugh Darrell has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days. Earthseekers here is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of iron seeding.
What's that? Let's check it out!
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrell has contacted me personally. United Nations meeting on the augmentation debate.
Stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Stop him! Many people believe that your Arctic Ocean It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally. My allegations of involvement in the United Nations meeting about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Casal reporting to you live. It doesn't happen often, but it appears that I may have Millionaire
Someone's running.
Through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr.
This
Barry,
feels wrong.
but many people
Keep
believe
your eyes
that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus.
If it happens again, you have my permission to shoot.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings.
Don't make me!
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man has to say.
My visit was related
Stay back! Stay back!
Cover position.
can't run! Give me some cover! He couldn't have slipped away. Find him!
Malik, get Pritchard on the line. Tell him I need everything he's got on the Tai Young Medical Building. Schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Tai Young shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
Go! Now! I won't say it again!
你不是当地人吧？是吗？
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
什么？